Hey guys. Good morning. Happy Friday. I wanted to pop on here really quick because I have something to say about this word called commitment. And today's a really important day in our family's life. My husband, Jason Williams, has been sober for 22 years today. That is commitment. So talk about a lesson in how to stay the course, right? And talking to him is really inspiring because whether you're committing to sobriety, whether you're committing to a lifestyle, whether you're committing to your health, commitment is the most important thing you can do. And I've found in my life that the more I committed to something and the more I completely showed up 100% to my fullest ability, it helped me start to gain more confidence in my ability. And so I like to say this a lot in that, I didn't start with this confidence in this fitness world. I had to start putting one foot in front of the other and showing up every day. And as I did that, I started to gain more confidence in what fitness could do for me. And so it goes back to what my husband says too about it, is it's staying in the step that you're in. So I was talking to another good friend of mine yesterday. His name's Troy McLean, and he's a pretty powerful human. But he was talking about how the railroad was built, and they didn't start the first railroad and just all of a sudden lay tracks from the East Coast to the West Coast. They saw the vision and they took one step at a time, one track at a time, and they kept their eye on the prize. And so with Jason, my husband, who knew what he wanted his life to look like, he had his eye on the vision, but he stayed in the step that he was in. So he committed to the process every day. He committed to staying there every day and doing the work every day. And that's the same thing with fitness, same thing with health. And for me, I did the same thing with commitment. And I committed to the process. I committed to showing up in the best way I could every single day. And some days it looked a little different than others, and some days I gave it more than others, but I showed up the best way that I could every day. And showing up every day created confidence, and that confidence became, my ability to stay the course for the long run. And so I guess what I'm trying to get at right now is you've got to be able to commit. You've got to be able to make a choice and be irrevocable in that choice. Make commitment to staying the course, make commitment to showing up, and do it. Don't make excuses for it. Just commit and see what happens. See what shifts in your life, because I guarantee you that powerful things will happen when you commit to making that choice. And it goes back to what I'm offering right now. And, I always want someone to see the whole picture and the vision, right? But I also want you to just take one step at a time. So for me, my fitness program that I've taken online is about that one step at a time. So we figure out your why. You find out why you really want it, why you really want to lose 5 pounds, why you really want to lose 30 pounds. What will that do for your life? What will that shift? What will that change? What will your life look like? How will you show up differently for people in your life and maybe in your career, your spiritual path? What does that look like? We find that out, and then I give you the steps to get there, keeping your eye on that vision. So the first step in creating that life that you want, or your why, and if you want a change in your health or your fitness, is this 5-day free fitness challenge I'm offering. It's your first step. So I give you this framework because you need 3 things to be successful, especially with health and fitness. You need a mentor, you need a framework to do it, and you need a community of support around you. So I'm offering all of those things with my free 5-day fitness challenge I'm giving to you. And I feel like it's a really important thing to do so that you can start a healthy habit and understand that when you commit, things change. You start to show up differently in your life. And then the next step I have is coming down the line, which is a 5-week, and then there's a 5-month, and you just keep building. So you keep your vision, you keep your why, and you take each step to get there, right? And you always stay in the step that you're in and commit to that step. Complete it and move on. And I guarantee you the results will follow. And I think that goes for anything in life. And my husband's a perfect example of that, because after 22 years of committing and staying in the step that he was in, keeping his eye on the vision, but working through those steps every day, committing to the process, committing to showing up completely, he's built this beautiful life. A free life. And you can do that too. You can do that with your health, and you can do that with your fitness. You just have to make an irrevocable decision to commit and to show up. And then you stay in the step you're in and keep your why always around you. So if you see it, this is my whiteboard. I'm going to turn it. I have all of these things in front of me every day. But on that board, not only is, my goals, but it's my why I'm committing every day, why I'm showing up as fully as I can and completely, because I want to see that every day I look at it. And you've got to know your why, because if you don't know your why, you can't work the steps completely and with 100% commitment. All right, guys, so I would love to hear your whys. Why do you want to change your life? Why do you want to get healthy? Why do you want to commit to yourself? I want to know. Share them. I'm going to be speaking at a summit in April, and I'm going to be talking a lot about my adversity and my journey and my why, because I remind myself of it every day and why I continue on the path that I do. And I challenge you to do that today. So write your why down, put it somewhere you can see it, and focus on the step that you're in. Commit to the process. I will post my link to the 5-day free challenge here. And if you want to take me up on it, I'd love to have you in our community. All right, guys, have a great Friday. And I'll see you next week when I check in again.